Yeah. No green light. No countdown. I don't wait, I move, doors closed, I kick through. This isn't asked for, this is taken. Grind without permission. Lock focus. Load intent. Grind without permission. I don't check the weather, I step outside. If it's heavy, good, let the pressure ride. I don't need approval stamped on my plan. I learned early how to move with my own command. They said wait your turn, play your role. I took the long way, paid the toll, built momentum in the quiet hours when nobody watch. I stack real power, I don't ask for space. I take position, I don't beg for time. I make decisions, every rep a statement, every set of move. I don't prove myself, I improve. This grind isn't loud, it's relentless. It doesn't ask questions, it's relentless. When doubt tried stopping my stride, I didn't respond, I multiplied. Heart rate up, eyes locked in. I don't need a sign to begin. When resistance says not allowed, I grind harder, no permission now. Grind without permission. I don't wait, I execute. Every rep my proof, I commit. Yeah, grind without permission. No approval, no delay. I don't ask my way, I take it. Grind without permission. This is pressure on demand. I don't need a hand, I lift. No permission. I don't wait for motivation to feel right. I show up even when the energy's tight. That's how habits turn savage and clean. That's how effort becomes routine. They call it stubborn, I call it driven. Because I don't pause for external permission and waited for comfort and signs to align. I still be talking instead of refined. This grind is built on a glamorous days. Sweat in silence, progress delayed. But every rep logged, every set stacked. Built a mindset nobody can crack. I don't need someone to tell me go. The work calls me, I already know. When the bar's loaded and the room feels still, that's my signal, I move on will. If the road feels blocked, I reroute. I don't freeze up, I figure out. Permission never built a frame, pressure did, that's the game. Grind without permission. Every set on side, I don't ask if it's right, I lift. Yeah, grind without permission. This is discipline first, I don't fear the worst, I work. Grind without permission. When the doors stay shut, I don't give up, I break. But the body kept moving because I gave laws to myself, to the voice inside that used to wait, now it rides. This grind rewired how I respond when things feel heavy. I stay beyond the urge to stop, the need to ask. I don't seek comfort, I seek the task. Permission is a leash, I cut it loose. I don't ask if I'm ready, I introduce pressure into my daily routine till effort feels normal, not extreme. I don't flinch when the plan feels unclear. I build clarity through action here. One rep now beats 10 ideas, that's how the path appears. Breath short, grip tight. I don't wait for the moment to feel right, I act and adjust my aim. That's how grind rewrites the frame. Grind without permission. This is work on demand. I don't need a command, I move. Yeah, grind without permission. When the pressure hits back, I don't step off track, I push. Grind without permission. Every rep defiant, every set resilient, built. Again. No pause. Again. There were days I waited for green lights, now I create momentum in red lights. I learned that waiting drains power, while movement builds up by the hour. This grind doesn't need applause, it survives on internal laws. Show up tired, show up sore, show up again, that's the core. I don't chase validation from outside, I validate myself every time. I choose the hard set over rest, that's how I answer every test. Grind without permission means I trust the process more than hype or rush. I don't need perfect conditions to begin, I start imperfect, then I win. If it feels uncomfortable, good, that's the sign I understood. I don't wait till fear is gone, I grind while it's still on. Grind without permission. No green light needed, I don't stall, I lead it forward. Yeah, grind without permission. This is action repeated till results conceded. Works. Grind without permission. I don't need a fool, I remove the refusal and go. Grind without permission. This is how I'm made. Every rep unpaid but earned. No mercy. Step into it. Brace yourself. Don't blink. Ruthless strength, storm. I don't warm up gentle, I warm intense. Every muscle alert, every nerve on fence. I feel a shift when the pressure arrives. The storm in my chest lets me know I'm alive. It's a chaos, random, it's trained violence. I move through the noise with control defiance. When the weight hits hard, I don't retreat. I lean in deeper, plant my feet. I've been built by friction, shaped by grind. Every scar in the system, sharpen my mind. I don't wait for a perfect weather to train. I perform best inside the rain. Ruthless strength, storm, no cover, no pause. I don't hope for survival, I impose my laws. Every rep thunder, every set shakes ground. This isn't fitness, it's power unbound. Heart rate climbing, vision narrow. Every movement sharp like an arrow. When the pressure hits full force, I don't resist, I become the storm. Ruthless strength storm. No calm, no peace. I don't pray for relief. I increase. Yeah, ruthless strength storm. Every rep hits loud. I don't hide. I stand proud. In it, ruthless strength storm. This is force unleashed. Turning effort to beast mode. Storm. Whoa. Storm. Yeah, they train when it feels right. I train when it's heavy. When coordination shakes, I stay steady. This is where weak focus fades out and real discipline speaks loud. I don't panic when the lungs catch fire. That's just a storm climbing higher. I control the breath, I own the pace. Let the chaos sharpen my face. The strength ain't polite, it's direct. I don't negotiate, I collect every ounce of effort owed to the system overload. Ruthless doesn't mean reckless or wild. It means committed, hostile to mild. I don't flirt with comfort zones. I demolish them stone by stone. If the load feels unstable, good. That's the test I understood. Don't back up, I dig down. I hold ground while the storm comes down. Ruthless strength storm. No ceiling, safe. I don't tiptoe around fate. I collide. Yeah, ruthless strength storm. Every rep, find it clean. I don't lose form when it's mean. I adapt. Ruthless strength storm. This pressure's my song. I don't feel alone. I thrive. Calm builds comfort. Storms build power. Power. Yeah. I've been mid-set when the room felt unreal. Sound dropped out, only force I could feel. That's when you know you're deep in a storm, where strength transforms past the norm. Muscles screaming, joints alive. Every single telling me to survive, but I don't survive, I dominate. I push harder when the stakes escalate. This storm strips lies, strips excuses. Only raw intent stays and produces results you can't fake or borrow. Built to not reveal tomorrow. I don't flinch when fatigue gets loud. I've trained inside this weather now. Thunder in my chest, lightning and grip. I don't lose control, I tighten it. Breath short, grip firm. Every lesson already learned. I don't freeze when pressure swarms. I move best inside the storm. Ruthless strength storm. This isn't rage blind. This is power aligned and sharp. Yeah, ruthless strength storm. When the weak step aside, I stay locked. I ride it out. Ruthless strength storm. Every rep reinforced. This mindset forged by strain. Hold. Drive. Again. I used to wait for calm to perform. Now I know calm don't build storms. Pressure reveals who you are when comfort's nowhere near, nowhere far. I train my focus in ugly conditions when form had to fight for position. That's how control gets real. That's how strength learns to deal. The storm don't end when the set is done. It lives in how I carry momentum. Every challenge feels lighter now because I stood where most bow out. Ruthless doesn't mean heartless or cold. It means unwilling to fold. When the situation demands more, I become what it calls for. If everything shakes, stay locked. If the ground feels thin, stand strong. I don't wait for the storm to pass. I train until I outlast. Ruthless strength storm. Full collision mode. I don't play it slow. I explode. Yeah, ruthless strength storm. Rep war ready. I stay sharp. I stay steady. Under fire. Ruthless strength storm. This is pressure master. Turning pain to faster. Progress. Ruthless strength storm. When the dust settles down, I'm the one still found. Same room, same grind, different outcome every time. This ain't a highlight, this is a cycle. Win, reload, repeat. Domination on repeat. Lock it, load it. Domination. I don't show up hoping, I ride prepared. Every move deliberate, every breath measured. This ain't looking, my routine is designed. I don't chase peaks, I build a line. They talk about moments, I talk about systems. Where effort loops and the week get dismissed. In the mirror don't lie, when the pattern's tight I dominate today like I did last night. No fireworks needed, no crowd response. Just pressure replied with full control stance. I don't need a breakthrough to feel alive. I break through daily by staying precise. Domination ain't loud, it's consistent. It's showing up sharp when the mood's resistant. I don't burn out fast, I last long. Cause domination's a song I replay on. Heart be steady, eyes have cold. I don't rush to win, I own the load. Every rep clean, every step elite. That's domination on repeat. Domination on repeat. Same grind, same heat. Every day I compete with myself. Yeah, domination on repeat. I don't pause, I don't peek. I stay sharp, I stay deep. In control. Domination on repeat. This is power rehearsed till the strong get worse. And I rise. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I don't celebrate early, I reset fast when the day means nothing if I don't last. So I treat success like a warm-up set. Rack it clean, then I go again. This pressure feels familiar now because I've been here. I know how to stay calm when the low feels rude. That's how domination gets renewed. I don't drift when fatigue creeps close. I tighten the loop, I narrow the scope. Every move back by muscle memory, built through repetition, not charity. They call it boring, I call it sharp. Cause boredom breaks when results start. Domination don't need a new disguise, it needs discipline that multiplies. If it feels routine, that's a sign I'm locked in a dangerous design. I don't need chaos to feel complete. Domination thrives on repeat. Domination on repeat. Every set of stamp, I don't chase a ramp, I climb. Yeah, domination on repeat. I stay luck or streak. It's a cycle I keep. Domination on repeat. When the pressure calls, I don't stall, I install results. Anyone can win once. Few can win again. Again. I've been so deep in the grind, it felt automatic. Hands moving fast, but the mind's still tactical. That's when you know you've crossed the line. From effort driven to the system to find. I don't chase motivation, it's unreliable. I chase habits that make wins inevitable. Every rep log, every session file. Domination grows when efforts compile. I don't need to feel strong to be strong. I just need to execute long enough for the results to stack. Then I loop the work and run it back. Reality bends when patterns persist. Weakness disappears when it can exist. Inside a cycle that demands output. Domination repeated till doubt gets shut. Lungs on fire, mind still clear. I've been here before, no fear. I don't improvise under heat. I dominate because I repeat. Domination on repeat. This is pressure refined. I don't waste time, I apply. Yeah, domination on repeat. When others reset, I'm already set to go. Domination on repeat. Every rep reinforces what consistent forces over time. Again. Again. There were days I wanted variety, now I understand mastery. Lives in the boring, lives in the loop, lives in doing what others won't do. I don't need novelty to perform, I need structure that stays warm. Under pressure, under fatigue, that's where domination shows its teeth. I've learned to love the repeat, because every cycle makes me complete. Not excited, not loud, just dangerous, stable, proud. Domination is the feeling I chase, it's a standard I place on every lift, every breath, till when it feels normal, not a test. If the grind feels endless, good, that means it's misunderstood by those who quit after a peak. I dominate because I repeat. Domination on repeat. I don't flash, I don't fade, I get better each day. Yeah, domination on repeat. This is pressure, sustained, till excellence feels plain. Domination on repeat. I don't need to surprise, I just show up precise every time. Before the lift, before the noise, there's a stance that decides everything. Unshaken, unmoved, iron stance, unmatched. Set your base, lock it down. unmatched. I don't rush the setup, I respect the ground. Every foot placement tight, pressure spread down. This strength starts slow, travels up the chain. From the floor to the core, I contain the strain. I don't wobble when the load hits hard. My stance tells the weight who's in charge. I train stability through endless reps. So when chaos shows up, I don't step left. This body don't sway when it's under attack. I built roots deep, no slipping back. Our stance unmatched, forged through time. Every session sharpening the spine. They chase movement, I chase control. Because power leaks when you lose the hold. I don't live floating, I live grounded. That's why my output stays compounded. Breath locked in, he said right. I don't flinch when the pressure bites. Before the push, before the blast, I build a base meant to last. Iron stance unmatched, feet locked, force aligned. When the weight comes down, I don't break, I ride. Yeah, stance unmatched, no shake, no slide. Every rep fortified by the ground. Iron stance unmatched, this power stays intact. I don't lose my friend. I attack. Unmatched. Unmatched. I've seen strong builds fall from weak footing. All that power gone, balance missing. So I train where nobody looks. Ankles, hips, core by the book. I don't just push weight, I transmit force. Straight through the base, directing course. No energy wasted, no angle loose. Every ounce travels where I choose. This stance was built in quiet hours. Slow reps, holds under towers of fatigue that tested my patience deep. I stay rooted when others lead. I stance unmatched, doesn't flash you loud. It's calm under fire, silent and proud. You don't see it until pressure's applied. Then it shows who can really ride. When the bar bends heavy, I don't shift. I sink deeper, prepare to lift. Every joint stacked, every line clean. That's how unmatched power stays. It's unmatched, built solid, built strong. I don't move when the load feels wrong. I correct, yeah. It's unmatched, every rep stable. I stay capable, all under stress. It's unmatched. This is balance with bite. This is readiness right. At the base, power starts at the ground. Lose the base, lose everything. I've been deep in lists where the floor felt thin. Like one wrong move would cave it in. But my stance stayed heavy, locked and wide. That's how pressure learned to slide. I don't dance with the load, I anchor down. Let the force build up, then I pound. Through the lift, through the range. No deviation, no escape. I train this position till it's reflex. Body knows where to be next. No thinking, mid-set, no delay. Iron stance already in place. This isn't luck, this is repetition. Stability earned through position. Every rep reinforced the frame. Till movement and stance became the same. Heart rate loud, but the bass stays calm. I don't get light when the pressure comes on. Every breath drops weight through the floor. That's what unmatched stance is for. Iron stance unmatched. I don't tip, I don't lean. Every force channel clean through the ground. Yeah, stance unmatched. This is strength with control. I don't lose my role mid-range. Iron stance unmatched. When the world starts to shake, I stay centered away and drive. Set. Root. Drive. There was a time my strength felt unstable. Strong up top, weak at the table. So I rebuilt from the ground up, learning how to truly show up. I spent time where progress felt slow, building tension below the flow. Learning patience and static holds, while the ego wanted heavy loads. Now when the load comes crashing down, I don't scatter, I don't rebound. I absorb, I redirect. That's how unmatched stance protects. It stands, don't care how tired I feel. It shows up when things get real, when the body wants to compensate. My base reminds it to stay straight. If the weight challenge is balance first, good, that's a test I've rehearsed. I don't chase love alone, I own the zone. Iron stance unmatched, built for heavy demand. I don't fall where I stand, I respond. Yeah, iron stance unmatched. Every rep back my ground. I don't slip, I don't drown in strain. Iron stance unmatched. This is structure alive. This is how I survive. Iron stance unmatched. 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 Hesitation. The line is drawn. I don't respect it. I don't wait for permission, I take ground. Today we don't test limits. We attack them. Lock eyes. Clench fists. Attack. The limits. 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 I don't ease into pressure. pressure, I rush ahead on. Every step forward like a war drum. They said slow down, know your place. I picked up speed, increased the pace. I don't treat limits like warning signs. I see targets waiting to be redesigned. Every rep a strike, every set a charge. I don't play defense, I break the guard. This body learned how to take a hit, then learn how to give it back legit. I don't fear the edge, I live right there where lungs burn raw and vision glares. I don't measure effort, I empty it, leave nothing stored, no counterfeit. Attack the limits, no retreat. I don't survive, I dominate. Heart rate high but the focus locked. I don't flinch when the pressure knocks. Every breath fuels the push. This ain't reckless, this is ruthless. Attack the limits, no pause, no wait. I don't circle the edge, I'll break the gate. Yeah, attack the limits. Every rep a hit, I don't tap out quick, I commit. Attack the limits till the scene splits and the old line quits existing. Attack. Attack. I don't negotiate resistance, I respond with persistence. When the weight pushes back, I push harder, exact. This ain't random raises, directed force. I study the pressure, map the course. I know where it hurts, I go right there. That's how you break past surface fear. They call it a wall, I call it thin, because walls crack when pressure wins. I don't knock polite, I strike precise. Every second spent buying leverage with pain. I don't need comfort to perform, I need friction, I need storm. When the system screams aboard, I attack the limits with full support. If the load feels heavy, that's the cue, means the limits close, means breakthrough due. I don't slow the pace, I accelerate. This is how limits disintegrate. Attack the limits, straight through the line. I don't wait my turn, I take my time. Yeah, attack the limits. This is force applied to resistance dies. Soar depths, attack the limits. Every doubt dismissed, I don't coexist, I conquer. Limits don't move unless you move them. Move. Move. I've been deep in sets where the room felt bent, sound warped out, everything tense. That's when I know I'm close to the line where the limit lives. Fragile to find, I don't blink when the vision shakes. That's just pressure rearranging space. I stay inside it, apply more force till the boundary snaps off course. Limits hate repetition, cause repetition builds precision. Every rep hits the same weak spot till the structure fails, whether ready or not. I don't need chaos, I need intent. Every movement violent but spent with control, with aim, with attack. I don't test limits, I crack them flat. Breath short, grip tight, I don't step back from the fight. When it feels like too much weight, that's the moment, accelerate. Attack the limits, no comfort zone, I don't play it safe, I overthrow. Yeah, attack the limits. Every set extreme, this is not a dream, this is work. Attack the limit till the old rules fall and the next level calls my name. Again. Forward. Again. I remember respecting lines I didn't draw. Now I erase them without pause, because limits are learned behavior and pressure is the eraser. I train my mind to see resistance, not as danger, but as distance. Distance between where I am and where I go when I attack again. I don't need perfect conditions, I need opposition, cause nothing sharpens force like a barrier that fights back hard. Attack the limits isn't loud talk, it's showing up when legs can't walk. Still bracing, still pushing through, because breaking limits breaks, you know. If it feels impossible, good, that's the edge I understood. I don't step back, I dig in. Attack mode, begin. Attack the limits, no fear in my stance. I don't hesitate, I advance. Yeah, attack the limits. This is full collision, effort with precision. Every rep, attack the limit till the old self quits and the stronger one exists in place. Attack. Attack. Limits. Limits. Hands jaw, still cold. This isn't random lifting. This is repetition with intent. Same bar, same burn, different result. Welcome to the ritual. Grip it, center it. Barbell. Burn. Ritual. Same bar every session, but I'm not the same. Every time I touch it, something inside gets trained. This ain't just weight, this is pressure applied to the weak parts hiding deep inside. I don't rush to set up, I respect the bar. Feet locked in place, I set hard. I don't lift careless, I lift change fatigue, that's where discipline starts. They're talking to me. This ritual daily, no excuses attached. I show up again even when motivation lacks. Barbell burn ritual etched in my skin. I don't ask if I feel it, I begin. Breath controlled, spine in line. I don't rush the grind. I own the time. When the burn creeps in and the mind feels split, that's the moment I commit. This that barbell burn ritual. Same pain, new level. Every rep spiritual in a physical way. Yeah, barbell burn ritual. I don't skip the fire. I require every ounce of the way. Barbell burn ritual. Built on sweat and resolve. I don't stop when it hurts. I evolve.
Ritual.
I don't need a crowd, I don't need noise. Just iron in the internal voice, saying stay tight, stay present now. This rep matters, don't fade out. I've learned the language of the burn, the difference between panic and learn. What makes you quit, what makes you stay? I listen close, then I obey. This ain't wild lifting, this is earn control. I keep the tempo, I guard the goal. When the muscles shaking, the vision narrows, I slow it down and drive straight through. Barbell doesn't lie, it exposes truth about what you avoid and what you choose. I face it head on, rep by rep. This ritual built my mental depth. When the bar feels heavier than before, I don't question it, I dig in more. The burn is proof I'm in the zone. This ritual feels like home. This that barbell burn ritual. Same struggle, sharper mind. Every session over time I commit. Yeah, barbell burn ritual. I don't chase relief, I chase fatigue till the lesson hits. Barbell burn ritual. This pain got structure, turns effort into future. Every day. The burn isn't the enemy, it's the signal. I've been deep in sets where the bar felt alive. Hands numb, lungs tight, still pushing a drive, counting reps, but the numbers slip. Only thing left is movement and grip. That's when the ritual takes control. When thinking stops and effort rolls. Every rep stacked on the last one done, till weakness has nowhere to run. I don't rack the ball when it starts to scream. I reckon when I've emptied the tank clean. When the burn peaks and the legs feel hollow, I stay present, refuse to follow that quitting urge that taps the brain. I drown it out with controlled strain. This ritual taught me how to stay in the fight longer than yesterday. Heart rate up, but the form stays tight. I don't lose shape in the fight. Every rep still clean and earned. That's how ritual gets burning. This that barbell burn ritual. Not flashy, not fake, just iron and stakes every time. Yeah, barbell burn ritual. I don't rush the end, I extend till the burn rewires me. Barbell burn ritual. This is how I sharpen, this is how I harden. The frame. Set up. Lift. Hold. There were days I wanted to cut it short. Now short days don't exist anymore, because I learned what the burn provides. It strips the noise, clarifies. This ritual isn't loud or wild. It's quiet, focused, grim and mild. No celebration mid-set, just brace. Don't forget why I started, why I stay, why I choose the hard way. Cause the burn makes me honest, shows me exactly where I'm weakest. And I don't run from that, I build there. I apply pressure until strength appears. If the ball shakes and the burn bites deep, good. This is the promise I keep. I don't leave reps unpaid. This ritual gets obeyed. This that barbell burn ritual. Every rep a vow. I don't back down now. I finish. Yeah, barbell burn ritual. Built on discipline. I don't skip the pain. I listen. Ball burn ritual. This fire is intentional, turning effort habitual. Every day. Barbell burn ritual. I don't lift to feel good, I lift to become unbreakable. Anyone can lift when it feels easy. Few stay when it burns. Make nothing polite, nothing but raw power. Brace up, lock in, raw. Power. I don't walk in light, I step in dense. Every movement charged with intent. This body wasn't built for comfort zones. It was shaped by strain and heavy loads. I don't chase a look, I chase output. How much force I can really put into the ground, into the bar, into the moment when it gets hard. No shortcuts carved into my path, just straight lines through aftermath. Every rep tearing limits down. I don't test strength, I unleash it now. This isn't loud talk, this is action first. Every session feeds that hunger, thirst. Nothing borrowed, nothing fake. Everything here is what I make. Heart rate high, but the mind stays cold. I don't fold when the pressure grows. Every breath loaded with intent. This is raw power fully sent. Nothing but raw power. No finesse, no pause, I don't stall, I cause impact, yeah. Yeah, nothing but raw power. Every rep hits hard, every move leaves marks on me. Nothing but raw power. This ain't dress up strength, this is force unchained, let loose. Power. 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 I don't warm up excuses, I warm up joints. Every angle loaded, every contact point. This is pressure with direction, no wasted effort for connection. I don't need calm music to move, I need resistance to push through. When the bar bends and the floor shakes, that's the language my system speaks. I don't look smooth, I look solid. I don't lift clean, I lift honest. Every shake means something changing inside the frame I've been rebuilding. Raw power isn't pretty to see, it's loud, it's violent, it's honest with me. It don't ask permission, it takes control. That's the cost of a fully loaded soul. When fatigue knocks hard, I answer back. I don't slow down, I double the attack. Every second deeper in the red means raw power being fed. Nothing but raw power. Straight output, no delay. I don't save it for someday, I spend it. Yeah, nothing but raw power. This is force with the spine. I don't wait for a sign, I go. Nothing but raw power. No safety net below. If it breaks, it shows I'm real. Raw power isn't calm, it's controlled chaos. Unleash. Yeah, I've been under loads that crush my breast, still push through the edge of failure and depth. Muscle screaming, vision tight, but my drive still biting like a fight. This power don't come from hype or noise, it comes from staying when the body avoids. When the mind says stop, I say again, that's how force gets trained from within. I don't count pretty reps, I count strain. The ones that force me to rewire the brain. Reality warps when the effort peaks, that's raw power finally unleashed. I don't fear losing control, I fear not reaching my full potential. So I go hard, I go deep till weakness don't recognize me. Jaw clenched, eyes fixed straight, I don't negotiate with the weight. Every rep is a demand, raw power at command. Nothing but raw power. This is impact mode, every move explodes on contact. Yeah, nothing but raw power. I don't dilute the force, I direct it course by course, straight through. Nothing but raw power. This is pressure realized, strength uncivilized, but true. Again. Drive. Again. Oh! There was a time I tried to stay balanced. Now balance comes after violence. I learned you can't build real force if you're scared to go all in, all out. This strength doesn't whisper, it growls low and steady. It waits for resistance, then proves it's ready. Raw power lives in repetition, not in luck, not in permission. It's built when you stay under strain, long enough to change the frame. I romanticize the grind, I respect it because it made me mine. Every scar, every sore day, paid for it in the strength today. If the load feels unfair, good, that's exactly where I should be standing, braced alive. Raw power thrives. Nothing but raw power. I don't cap the output, I let it rip full thrust every rep. Yeah, nothing but raw power. This is strength unfiltered. I don't soften it, I deliver it.